costs on our small businesses. Rather than focusing their time and energy on strengthening and growing their small businesses, many have to spend time figuring out how to comply with burdensome government regulations. In an effort to address this, I'm working on the Prove It Act to ensure small businesses have a voice in federal agencies.
On appropriations. Off the floor, our appropriators continue to make good progress on the appropriations bill. This morning, the Appropriations Committee is marking up the remaining 4 appropriation bills. It's just like the NDAA. Both sides, Democrats, Republicans, have been working really well together. This is never an easy process, but I really want to thank Chair Murray and Vice Chair Collins. They have worked together.
More than 2 million retirees. One is the windfall elimination provision, which reduced the Social Security benefits of local, state, and federal retirees who worked in Social Security covered employment. Lawmakers expect a vote on the legislation that may soon come as September. Co-sponsors of the bill have told reporters that no American should be penalized because of their public service, and they've been waiting decades for a solution to this issue, and now we are close towards fixing this problem. And the National Active and Retired Federal Employees Association has advocated for Congress to eliminate WEP and GPL from the Social Security Act for years. The SSA currently estimates its ability to pay full-out benefits will run out in 2035, at which point it will pay only about 80% of benefits owed to people that are supposed to get it.
Thank you, Mr. President. Later tonight, the Senate will vote on my amendment, number 5185 to the PACT Act. And as my colleague from New York was just saying, it is time that we deal with the issues of toxic exposure. And as a member of the VA committee, this is something that I've worked on for the last few years. Tennessee has a large population of veterans, and we have talked a good bit about this issue and how they receive their care. One of the concerns that we had discussed in committee in our
on the offensive, I have high hopes in the coming days or weeks they will liberate part of their territory occupied by Russia. The assistance we have provided in a bipartisan fashion and our European allies has made all the difference.
No guaranteed paid sick time. So that's not cool, and that's not right, and it's definitely not good, and it's definitely not what we want to hear from Joe Biden. What we want to see is that Joe Biden do more for the people in sending out stimulus payments, because he should definitely do something now while he still has the chance. Because as the U.S. enters a recession this year, everybody, we have important news for Social Security, SI, SDI, and even SSA. They have proposed a brand new stimulus program. When I say they, I'm talking about Democrats and Republicans. They will allocate billions of dollars towards new relief. Some Americans will receive these checks automatically, while others are going to have to a little bit more action. So there is a little less than a month before Colorado residents even who file their taxes receive this extra money. The Colorado Cashback Program, for instance, will give taxpayers who file their 2021 taxes by October 17th, $750 by the end of this month of January. Eligible couples will get $1,500, and even the governor who signed the law in May is set to return the money to taxpayers, as he originally intended for the payment to be $400 for individual filers and $800 for couples. According to the Colorado Department of Revenue, the amount was increased due to excess state revenue. The payment arriving by the end of the month will be for state residents who filed an extension, and the first round of payments was for people who had filed their taxes by June 30th and paid to residents September 30th payments. So, example of this is what I'm talking about, and when Colorado residents, they must be 18 or older by the end of this year to claim this free stimulus credit. Free stimulus credit, folks, because if a taxpayer who's eligible to receive this check owes any money to the government, like a child support or unpaid parking tickets, well, the rebate amount will decrease. Also, everybody, President Biden and top lawmakers fanned out across the country this week to visit bridges that are said to be prepared with new infrastructure money.